Hola, hi. Sometimes I have the feeling that developing self agency goes against the current cultural grain in a way. Like, thinking for yourself, asking the right questions, not constantly comparing yourself with other people's success, counting the likes and followers and whatnot. And yeah, I guess, you know, staying true to your values and being willing to get things wrong, being willing to stumble and get up again. I don't know, I just sometimes really get exhausted when I look around what's being offered in terms of content and advice. The so-called, you call it hidden universe and fresh philosophy or whatever, and it comes with this. I see so many people creating like and I think it's very enticing. It's even hypnotizing in some way, shape, or form. It's this kind of like guru-esque demeanor. There was one video I saw from a guy. Somebody had recommended to me a narcissistic abuse survivor who's now giving advice to others how to do it, and so it was he was calling it like a royal me or something like that. And well, it's just my opinion, but I kind of like and sitting in a like a king like chair and smoking a cigar, and I thought like, what is this? I love when people create personas, like, or maybe not even a persona, but put an emphasis on a certain aspect of themselves, like Chinchilla being the badass. That's a musician, but I don't know. I just sometimes get upset when I see so much of the content that many people watch that is simply telling things that aren't new. I mean, we all don't tell new things, but telling them and telling people what to do, and in a way that it becomes interesting or alluring. It's kind of like as if you get hypnotized in a way, and you just sit there and listen to what they have to say. And I think it's very easy to forget that it's not the truth, but it's their take on it. I'm really fascinated how, even like, also for me, how easy it is to get sucked into this. And just sucked into this, I mean that you're just listening to it and you're not questioning it anymore. You're not questioning, you're not going, oh, this sounds good, but this part doesn't sound so good, because the way the video, for example, is produced is so enticing and so special, and that you're lost in the colors, and it's as if or the way how this person is carrying themselves with some extra dollop of charisma, and you're so lost in that world that what this person is saying is somehow bypassing your critical mind and goes directly into the subconscious mind. And yeah, I just, for me, for example, philosophy is about questioning things and about thinking about things. And I see so few people who ask questions, who make people who have thought provoking material. And maybe all of us are so bloody overwhelmed from everything that's going on in our lives that we don't want to be provoked anymore with new thoughts, and we don't want to sit down anymore and question things, or sit with the discomfort of not knowing. We just want to be spoon-fed with this beautiful, highly produced videos, with these personas that are very charismatic, incredibly like a guru, and we just can for a minute forget about ourselves and be sucked into this world, and they tell us how to live our lives and how to be. And you know, I get it. I really do. I really get it. I think that life has become, for many people, very overwhelming and challenging. And so it's easy to just, look through social media and see for someone who finds someone who feels like super charismatic and finally tells you how to do things. But I don't know, I'm just worried about it a little bit, because I feel like we lose the capacity to trust ourselves and to trust that we might have some answers if we just look deep enough. And yeah, I wish that more people kind of just look more into content that's a little bit more thought-provoking, or look at things with more a critical lens when they watch it, because as I've said in another video, that there are many opinions that are sold as truths. And I think if you really want to walk your own path, you need to somehow start thinking for yourself again. So do you agree with me that there's a lot of content like that out there that's a little bit like invoking the guru and telling people what to do? I would love to hear from you. This is Anja Kersten. I work with hiding artists and creative entrepreneurs. Take good care. Bye-bye.